Alrighty everybody, welcome back to another edition of Oopta Premium. I'm your host Aaron Walters and it's great to have you here. In this exciting edition of Oopta, we are going to simply recap all of the interesting developments that have happened over the last few months. And we're just going to showcase and feature all of them in a long form game of Oopta. Okay? And so we have our usual setup. We've got player A, C, grower A, C, and B. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. And I'm just going to highlight all the potential aspects of Oopta that whatever comes up, and we'll deal with them accordingly. Okay. All right. So buckle in your seatbelts and let's go ahead and get started. Grower A is going to do the honors. 6. All right. So right off the bat, let's take a look at what we got. Carrots, that's nice. No doubles. Okay. So yeah, with the addition of the crop cartels, especially the 3 crop cartel, your strategy will definitely evolve and change over time as you play your family and friends. Okay, so too productive. Oh no! Check it out. This is a fatal mistake by grower A. One thing you never want to do. It's a rookie mistake, so I'm kind of surprised I made it. Having been the person on this planet that's played Oopta the most amount of times, really shouldn't have made this mistake, but. Unfortunately, carrots can get moved down if it's in the 12th spot. So, oh well. Oh, here's another 2. Okay. This grower likes peas, so we're just going to move peas down the spot and save it. Okay. Alright, so here we have productive roll, carrots. I'll just get that out of the way. That's a 1. It's going to lead this grower to bankruptcy. Sorry to say. Which should never happen, of course, because at the beginning of the game, we really are trying to load the dice. We're trying to stack the odds towards you so that you'll benefit. Lo and behold, we still have somebody who's going to struggle. That's life for you, right? I mean, life, there can be so many adversities and obstacles to overcome in life that they become overwhelming, and you really need a life, somebody to throw a life preserver to you. Say, SOS, I'm in trouble. I need help. I can't figure this out. Okay, so here's a 6. Alright. So they're going to try for spinach. But having had the catastrophic start that we did, this grower is going to play spinner noodle out. Which I'm fairly certain that should be allowed in the first 3 rounds. Because, you know, of the existence of die roll 2. Die roll 2 is a monkey wrench in the works, right? It's a fly in the ointment. It's a problematic issue that can come up because we're not just giving everybody productive rolls at the beginning. There's still a little bit of luck and chance that creeps in, which to me adds more compelling gameplay. Okay, so here's a 4. We're looking at growing peas. In the cup. Potatoes. Oh, we got 3 potatoes, so So here's a case where, you know, you look at the 3 potatoes and you think, wait a minute, don't I want to get 3 of a kind in this game? So instead of taking advantage of the 3-for-1 ratio, trade ratio, you might just keep the items. So we got to take another look. What do we got? Well, we had broccoli, so we had another productive crop, which means we have room to grow these potatoes and try to score big. Somewhat big, 30 points. Okay, potatoes, and we're on the 3rd round. Haven't gambled. We're gonna do this. Plant broccoli, and then lo and behold, that triggers a few things. The first thing it triggers is a bankruptcy, but it also triggers a tractor return, and the other growers are going to roll to see who gets to borrow that tractor for a turn. Yikes, that hurts. Okay, so here's a 5, and we lose our best crop. Something of less value. Then we turn our tractor in. And these other growers are going to roll to see who goes first. Alright, so grower B is going to be the beneficiary of the tractor. So we represent that by placing the tractors on the farm. We've got 2 tractors. They're going to go ahead and roll. Oh no. And so here's the deal. I do need to clarify. If somebody wins the extra tractor, they only have that 1 turn to make use of it. So if they roll something that's non-productive, like a 1 or a 2, or even a 3 that's non-productive, well, it just means they're going to have to deal with not being able to take advantage of that tractor, which is very unfortunate. That's life. That's how this game works. You know, sometimes fluke things happen, scary fluke things, and you're trying to do your best as a grower to control the elements, the environments, the variables, the things that you're trying to rely on. That can't always be counted on because human nature in itself is unreliable, right? We're just not as predictable as we'd hope we'd be. So, okay, here's spinach. So we're gonna keep the spinach where it's at. We'll move the peas down. How about that? Okay. All right. So never mind about the tractors. 4 is productive. Cultivate and harvest peas. It is peas on peas, but it's only 4 tokens. Wow. Rah. We just ended up where we started. That's what happens when you have competition though, right? Broccoli moves up. Okay. Now we're ready to start. Our safe haven is lifted. Let the fun begin. So here's a 2. Spinach we move down. 2, spinach we move up. Here's a 1. Turn all crops to the way to you, don't have to do it. Cucumber, kale. Gambling, haven't gambled. Not gonna gamble. Spinach we move up. Die roll 2. Here's a 5. And we want to get those potatoes started. But we like carrots too. Oh, carrots on carrots. So if you're really clever in UPTA, I mean, if you're a super competitor, you'll notice that you might want to memorize your crops, which fields are which. because that can help you as long as you don't have the disc. If you have the disc, it's a moot point because, of course, you can utilize that to disc every field. Getting instant information. Okay, so here's a sabotage opportunity. I could sabotage spinach or carrots. Each grower has 3 tokens, so I can't really figure out who to sabotage. So maybe the best thing is just to harvest. Or not. I mean, I could use both sabotage opportunities to destroy both of them. So I just want to illustrate here, you know, the die roll 6. When you're applying the sabotage, I don't think maybe I have stated it clearly, but maybe I haven't. In the rules, you can sabotage multiple people. You can disperse your actions on die roll 6, the raid actions, or the sneak and chisel attack actions. You can distribute them however you wish. And so I think we're going to simply sabotage both of those. Okay. That's the end of that action. Okay, here's a 4 productive. There's charred. Okay. 4 is productive. Okay, so now we had carrots. We lost our carrots. That really hurt. So now we're looking to plant beans. Okay. Not exactly a swift start here at the beginning. We've had a lot of defense, surprisingly. Cucumber, kale, peas, broccoli. That can happen in a tense game where you have a slog, just a slugfest in the trenches, right? That can happen too. Gamble. Yeah, something tells me I need to gamble because with 3 growers, you need to take advantage of everything you have. Okay, that didn't help us. So we lost 3 tokens. 2 back. Are we going to go bankrupt again? Yeah, you never know what's going to happen to Nupta. If anything's certain, it's uncertainty. That you can count on, the uncertainty of things. Haven't gambled. Yeah, I haven't gambled. I'm not going to. Okay, finally, somebody's going to bring in their crop. It's beans, not on the right one. It's worth 9. Flip this over. We got a radish. Do we want to keep radishes? Broccoli, and we're on radishes. Okay, so here's a 4 cultivate and harvest. We got broccoli on the wrong spot, but it's worth 11. Potatoes moves up. Okay. 4 productive. We're cultivating. We're harvesting. Charred on the wrong spot. It's worth 9. Okay. Corn goes like that. 1 is productive. Nope. Cucumber, kale, peas, radish is charred. 1. do that. Gambling. Yeah, we'll try it. Okay. There's a 5. Okay, so this grower has 2 corn. Corn is not very high in the market, so the chard is. So why don't we try to grow that chard again? Okay, we're liking that. Okay, here's a gamble. Gamble over here. 1, 2, 3. Lost a lot. Bounty there. Okay, so here's 4. And let's go ahead and get started on potatoes. Why not? Two. What do I want to do? I want to move that chart down. 4 is productive. Cultivate and harvest. Alright. 5. Got 3 back. 2 in the cup. We get rid of. No, we could keep radishes. We get rid of carrots. Okay. 5 productive, cultivate and harvest. Potatoes on the wrong spot is worth 10. So that worked out pretty well. Like this as well. Where's we get rid of? Okay. Cucumber, kale, peas, potatoes, carrots. Alright. This grower wants to plant broccoli. They're going to do that here. So 8. 2 in the cup. Okay, there's broccoli. Got that. 2 is I don't know what to do with the 2. Broccoli's going to stay put because it's got the fender doodle on it. Don't have enough to buy an adversity card, and so instead we're going to move something up of ours. It's going to be the radishes. 1. Remove 2 crops. Don't have to do it. You can get these carrots, corn, and beans. 5, excellent. Cultivate and harvest. Broccoli in the top spot. So it's 12. Squash. I think we get rid of the squash. Okay. 5. productive. Okay, so I think we're ready to buy a car. Okay, corn goes to beans. Ooh, 6. Okay, so we could take a sabotage opportunity over here. This grower doesn't have any score, so they're not really a threat. Instead, we can make a purchase, but notice how the budgeting kicks in. You take a look here. If I make a purchase at 12, I've only got 2 tokens left. Need at least 3 coins. If I need at least 3 tokens in my budget because one phase of production is going to be covered, right? It's going to be free, so yeah. I don't think we make a purchase. I think we go ahead and keep farming. Why not? We'll protect. Okay, spinach is going to be cultivated and harvested. My last 2 tokens. Spinach stays put on 11. Flip that over. Squash moves up. 6 sabotage. We've got spinach. Could remove their spinach, and that's our leader. So yeah, I think we will remove the spinach, and then the second action is potatoes. Okay, so corn, beans, spinach, and squash. Wow. We removed their spinach just before the spinach turned up in the market. It's ready for an Oopta. Oh, looks like they wouldn't have got it anyway. On a gamble roll. Okay, so here's a 4 productive. This grower likes chard. They also have radishes and squash. They're just going to grow some squash. Two in the cup. Gambling's not going to happen. Spinach goes to squash. 5 productive. Okay. We can't do anything about other growers, so we're just going to be productive ourselves. We're going to plant radishes. So far, a pretty low-scoring affair. But things could heat up any minute in Oopta. Like, virtually every roll of the dice brings us closer to a scoring bonanza. Okay, cultivate and harvest. Squash in the wrong spot is 11. Flip this over. And we got broccoli. Oh, check it out. We've got 3 radishes. So this grower's, the plot is thickened for them. They've got 3 radishes, which they could plant on their fields, and it's across from peas. It's a big heart. It's a nice money value crop right now. Okay, so here's broccoli. Yeah, we'll keep the broccoli. Get rid of corn. Okay. 6 sabotage. We can sabotage the leader's squash. I think we will. Okay. So there's that, and then we're going to cultivate and harvest. We got 5. Got 1, 2, 3. We've got 2 in the cup. Potatoes. Oh wait, it's only 1. It's only 1 action to harvest. Potatoes, not on the right spot. It's going to be worth 7 tokens. And we've got another action. We like kale. We'll keep it and drop the peas. Okay, squash goes to cucumbers. All right, so that was end of the growing season, which means, of course, we reset all the gamble tokens. Growers will be happy about that. And then, of course, so the one aspect of gameplay that I haven't been able to demonstrate because it's still pending from the factory is the maybe doodle status. That's when you bet on others' crops to see if they'll harvest. Maybe doodle tokens will be included in the game, the final product, and you'll have a chance to turn those over every growing season. Okay, so there's a 4. Now we have 2 kale. We got broccoli and radishes, we've got corn, carrots, I don't know about. Let's put the chart down. Go 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 in the cup. Okay, 5 productive. Right, so now we have some bling. Do we have enough? Ooh, yes we do. Just enough. So we bought the disc. Now we're disking. Four productive. Are we ready for potatoes? Alright. 2 tokens for that. We're also going to liquidate. Free up some funds. Okay, and we're going to put 5 tokens on the potatoes. I think what we're going to do is we'll put a fender doodle out here and then 5 tokens. And that's a double protection. That means nobody can move it in the market. Okay, cucumber, kale. I think we're going to add another token on there, just to be on the safe side. Okay, 2 chard. I'm going to move chard up. Squash down. Gambling, haven't gambled. I'm not going to gamble. Sabotage. This grower is no longer concerned about that one for now. So they're going to liquidate. They're going to cultivate and harvest potatoes. So that means they just scored the 30 tokens. But again, that doesn't get included in your score until at the end of the game. Okay? When you're past final harvest. Okay, so we got potatoes on potatoes. It's 10 tokens. Okay, we like that. It stays put in the market because of the fender deal. Okay. Things are now heating up. Chard. Chard on the wrong spot. It's 9 tokens. Keys. Keep. Okay. And we have a second action. I'm just going to purchase the harvester. That's our debts. Okay, how do I do this? We got 15, 5. 3, 5. 2 in the game. Harvester. Okay. I think that's it. Yep. Okay, gamble. Not gonna gamble. That's twice. That really hurts. You know, it's very painful. The more growers that you add to the game, the more painful a lose a turn is. People who create games notice this and try their best to speed up progress in their games. Okay, so now what have we got? We have plenty of funds. We can even purchase crop insurance. I think we'll settle for the cedar. So there's the cedar. And now we're on the lookout for other items. Let's scratch that. Okay, so I haven't finished my turn, which means I'm still allowed to, I guess I can basically renege on this, okay? And so if I do this, I get my money back out, I put the cedar back. The reason I'm doing this is because I've noticed that I can purchase the greenhouse. There's our friend the greenhouse. So if you recall, the greenhouse is very special because you can grab whatever you want from the draw bag or the discard pile, and you know, hopefully grab up the remaining crops in your crop cartel. So that's what this grower is going to attempt to do. So we've got that. 18. 18. Alright, then we're going to disc. No, we're going to use the greenhouse. Oh, this is really cool. It's an action to use this. And so we bought the greenhouse, now we're going to use the greenhouse, and we're just going to find some potatoes. Okay. We found our potatoes. Now there is no rule that you've completely committed to something. You know, if you draw from the bag or if you draw from the discard pile. That could be an additional rule. So what do you guys think? Should I do that? Is that not fun? Let me know what you think in the comments below on the video. My personal preference is simply that I think you should be allowed to fish in the bag and the crop pile. But I could be wrong about that. I'm only human after all, according to the song. Okay, so here's the 6. We grab the potatoes. We haven't harvested them. We're going to keep our spinach, broccoli. I don't know what to do with kale. Let's remove that. Kale. We want to keep the kale. Get rid of extra beans. Okay, we got rid of extra beans. That's the end of their turn. Cucumber, kale, peas, Whatever broccoli. Time off. Okay. How to take breaks. Okay, so starting over, keeping the these buttons. Ooh, 5 productive. Okay, need the score. ASAP, we've got beans. Okay, except now we owe the disc person their score. Gamble. Not gonna gamble. Too productive. I'm only on broccoli, so we're not ready for that. That may help us in the end. Can't move potatoes because of the fender duty, so let's just go ahead and purchase a card. Cucumber, kale, peas, broccoli, these 2 radishes. 5 productive. Cultivate and harvest. We got beans on the wrong spot, which is 10 tokens. That was 2 actions. Well, we have beans, we want to get rid of beans. Okay. Still only 10 tokens. Very difficult game. There's a lot of just clawing for the what little progress and production comes our way. Sometimes that's how Oopta is. You can't predict or control it. Haven't gambled. I'm not gonna gamble. Radishes, chard. 4 productive. Okay, so what do we like now? We like carrots. Not the disc player, the disc owner. Token. We have carrots. And we'll stay put. Haven't gambled. Not gonna gamble. Boy, how many times has this grower has been snake bit because they've had countless rolls that were die roll 3 and they couldn't gamble. For lack of funds. Okay, so here's a 1. True in game form, true in life. Lack of funds, money can open up a lot of avenues for you. Once you figure out how to acquire it and keep it. Okay, so here's a 1. 2 crops. Radishes, chard, potatoes, and carrots. 5 productive. Cultivate and harvest. We've got carrots on the wrong one. 10 tokens. Kale. We move up. 6 sabotage, that's going to happen. Now things get interesting. Because we have 3 radishes. And we have spinach. Not enough tokens. So it's going to be planting spinach in the right spot. Cultivating. Nobody owns those. Okay. 5 productive. So here's the potatoes. Alright, so I gotta take a timeout. Here at maybe the midpoint of the game, we're trying to figure something out, which is, this grower has several growers have already earned 30 tokens in crop cartels. And, I've said that the amount that you're paid doesn't come until the end of the game, but in this particular game, this grower could really use those 30 tokens now. So maybe it should be at the behest of the grower. I mean, maybe they should be the one who chooses whether or not they need the funds now or later. I don't know though. That monkey's a little bit with the all the playtesting that came before. Upta's very finely tuned machine, very well balanced, unlike my car. Because I'm a cheapskate. Okay, so here's potatoes. Here's the carrots. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We've got these cards. I don't know if we want to unleash them. Okay, here's 4. It's productive. Let's try to see. Why not? $12 in the cup. Okay. Oh, move 2 crops. That hurts. Lost our spinach. Oh no. No tractor, so I got away with it. Cucumber, cappies, potatoes, carrots, corn, and beans. 1. Collect 10 tokens. Look at that. Ooh, 6 sabotage. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's an interesting, unusual case. This grower B, it really could threaten this person. Although they're going to be able to get their potatoes back. So maybe it's not as strong as I thought. But the idea is we could set up a negotiation. And the grower could threaten to take the potatoes. This grower doesn't want that to happen, so they might give up something valuable of their own. Which in this case would be spinach. And I think this grower says, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So why not get rid of Yeah, so you begin to pick up and notice that every transaction in Upta matters. Every move in the market, every crop in the bag, every crop in the discard pile. In the best games, everything matters. Upta's no. Okay, so here's a 6. Sabotage. Okay, nobody's going to get sabotaged. Instead, we're just going to go ahead. We did it. We've got 4 crops, which is outstanding. So we're going to go for 5. Let's see if we can't get that. Because you know what that means? 5 crops is a cornering the market. Cornering the market means 100 plus. So that's a serious feat. Here's kale. Yeah, these other growers haven't been aggressive enough towards grower C. So, what was it? It was potatoes. Harvest grower gets a piece of the action. Alright, so things are starting to tense up. More capital has flowed into the game and the stakes get higher. Okay, so here's a 5 productive. 5 productive means we've got corn. What do we got? We need broccoli. We don't have it, so we're going to have corn instead. Planting is free. Disking is not. Disc owner gets 1. Okay, so here we take a time out. I've got a problem because I have omniscience basically, which means I know what two growers want or need. So we've got a conflict of interest here. This grower has potatoes, this grower is unaware of it. This grower is going to be looking for those potatoes and they're not going to find it. So, fascinating stuff. Alright, so that's the end of the turn. Put some protection out. Haven't gambled. God, again, once again, a snake bit opponent or grower. They haven't done anything out of line or out of bounds. They followed the rules and still misfortune befalls them. And if that's not true in life, what is? This is definitely true. The innocent suffer. We're aware of this. Okay, so here's a gamble. I'll gamble again. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and gamble. Why not? 1, 2. And that's all I can do. Actually, let's do 3. Yep. So I couldn't fulfill the gambling obligation. I lost all the money, but that's not so bad. I just do this. I lose the tractor. These growers decide who gets it. There's grower A. Okay, so grower C gets to look at their stuff and they say, aha, get rid of your radishes. I see you're hoarding radishes. So that bankruptcy did hurt. That's kind of a pivotal moment in the game. They got their 5 tokens. And we'll probably put the bag full again. Okay, so this grower is going to get 2 tractors. And that's the end of the turn. Oh, yet again, we haven't been able to demonstrate the 4 action turn with 2 tractors because both growers rolled a 2, which is non-productive. Okay, we're gonna pay for another card. Yep. Now we shuffle the deck. Okay. Corn, beans, spinach. Okay, so here's a productive roll. Now we need to start thinking long term because check it out. Everybody's got the equipment. Now it may be the time to play spinner doodles on equipment so we can gather some of that passive income that we've been desperate for, right? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a spinner doodle, we're going to place it on our, let's say, our seeder. That took up 2 actions, so hopefully that'll be worthwhile in the long run. Okay, here's a 5. 5 is corn and cucumbers. It's just going to be corn. 1, 2, 3. So I'm kind of inwardly rooting for grower B. Because maybe like you, I don't like it that fate takes over and just bad luck, bad karma, bad circumstances, bad conditions, nobody's fault. I hate that dictates the action of the day. Right? If you have any empathy at all for your fellow man, you would notice. You would hopefully agree with me. Okay, so here's a 1. Blood. Spinach, cucumber cowpea, spinach goes to squash. I can gamble. Gambling is definitely a privilege of the wealthy. In Oofda it is. Okay, so here's the 5. Cultivate and harvest. Harvest is free, cultivate is not. Nobody knows it called murder corn on the wrong spot. Wow, that hurts this grower. Talk about adding insult to injury, right? We've got corn in this corner, which would have garnered them 12 tokens, potentially 13 or more if it's a Nuva. Now we move the corn down to the 1 spot. So, anyway. Alright, so that would have ended the game, but with a 3 or 4 grower game, you definitely want to refill the bag and start again, because you notice that we barely have gotten into the resource shop items, the upper echelon, the upper tier. And so there's more game to play. Okay, so here we go. 2. Oh yes. There you go. Get that corn back in the right spot. Here's a 1. Nope. Squash goes to cucumbers. And payday for grower C. 10 token payout. Okay. And gambling debts are forgiven. Not unforgiven. That's a Clint Eastwood movie. Very good one. Okay, so here's the 4 productive. We got kale, planting, and cultivating. I don't know what to do with the cultivator. Oh yeah, it's still in the shop. Okay, so we'll just let things be. 5 is productive. We've got corn, which we'll finally harvest. Corn on corn. We missed the Upa though. Cultivating and harvest. So let me get a token. Corn on corn. It's 10 tokens. Beans moves up. 5 is productive. And in this particular case, we've got what do we got for today, Johnny? I don't know. Okay, so here's 10. This grower might be able to grow cucumbers. 12 tokens. Okay, so we're gonna risk the idea is you can disrupt other growers. So one, more crops, potatoes and carrots. Haven't gambled, I'll gamble. Haven't gambled. Okay. So that's Each adversity cards can be played, but we're going to lose the money on top of them. But here's what we could do. Let's do that one. It's going to be this one. So we can do it. It's just on the basis of the particular adversity cards that I have, I can't do it. But if I had two cards that allowed me to remove two crops each, I would have played it on this grower, which means they would have had to discard their potatoes into the pile. And then finally on my last turn, or next to last turn, I can use the greenhouse to snatch up the potatoes and earn 100 points. Wow. So that's how close this has been. Instead, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, why not? 3 cucumbers. We got broccoli. Yeah. So I'm going to disc. Which gives them 8 tokens. Now I'm going to plant cucumbers 3 times and broccoli. Okay, things are getting tight. Okay, got this. Alright. Potatoes, carrots, corn, and beans. 6 sabotage. We're gonna sabotage over here. No way. We're gonna grow our stuff. We got a 3-crop combo. Again, this is a faithful moment. Do I harvest those potatoes in a 3-crop combo, giving me more score, so I can compete with them? Or do I not allow it and I keep them from getting the potatoes? Okay, we're going to go ahead and harvest what we got. Cultivated. Harvest. Cultivated. Nobody. Gotta pay 8 for that. 8 in the cup. Okay. So we've got chard and spinach, we've got potatoes and spinach and potatoes, and that's it. We got 14 and 8 is 22. Kale on the right one is 22. 32. We got chard. 32. 3. Okay, it's 32 triple. It's 96. And then we've got chard, which is 3. So it's 99. Wow, that's a big thing. There's 100. Put 1 back. 10 tokens goes to last place. Grab 4 out of here. Spinach we keep. Carrots we get rid of. Carrots we keep. Squash we get rid of. Okay. Okay, so that was that. Here we go. Two. That's not what you want at the end of the game, I can tell you that. Cucumbers. How about we can move the cucumbers up in value, which is wonderful. Okay. Corn goes to beans. 6. Ooh, I could sabotage them. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to just try to end this game. Disc. And we're going to plant spinach, carrots, cucumbers, radishes. Okay, so we disc 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 tokens goes in the cup. 8 tokens goes to them. But this may do it. There's only one left. Only one left. Okay. So that's all we're gonna do for now. That will protect. One. Remove 2 crops. Don't have to do it. Oh, now we're gonna harvest over here. Okay, so we've got. Oh, no. I almost missed it. Okay, so this is a 4. Oh no, I can't do it. I can't. Or can I? Yes, I can. Okay, so I've got the greenhouse. The question is whether or not the greenhouse owner should be allowed to draw from piles. And I'm thinking no, I think you have to be voted on this. Unfortunately for this drawer, on the precipice of earning 100 points, we're just going to go ahead and had 88 coins taken off of them for the debits, leaving them a net gain of B over here had 195 total points. They had 63 taken off for a net gain of 132. And then Grower C had 106 total points and 68 points taken off for a net of 38. So our lucky winner was, believe it or not, the one that was most snake bit. And we're so glad, we're happy to see this. It's a true David and Goliath moment, true turnaround, comes from behind win. Grower B won. Second place went to Grower A, because again they scored big. But Grower C, even though they only had 38 points, they were this close. They were only a couple of rolls away. So rolling that die roll 6 and using sabotage raid action to just go ahead and potatoes and fill in the 5-crop corner of the market, which means they would score 100 points, which means if they had scored, if they had gotten that 100 points, they would have won the game with 56 points. How about that? Over here they had 195 total points. They had 63 taken of 132. And Grower C had 106 total points with 68 points taken off. So our lucky winner was one that was most we're so glad we're happy to see this true David behind win. Grower B won. Second place went to Grower A, because again they scored big. But Grower C, even though they only had 38 points, they were this close. They were only a couple rolls away. But rolling that die roll 6 and using a sabotage raid action to just go ahead and up and take the potatoes and fulfilling their 5-crop corner of the market, which means they would have scored 100 points.